Nah, man, I'm good. Don't worry.
Leave.
Whoa, don't touch me, buddy. What do you think you're going to do?
I'm going to get your ass out of here. That's what I'm going to do.
Do you always let your employees batter people when they want to?
When I tell you to leave, then you leave.
No, you're not the law, pal.
I am.
You are the law.
I am the law in here.
Do it so we know you
No. All I have to do is present it to you.
Hey, whoa, what the f?
You can see it right there.
Hey, get your hand out of his...
Hand out of my car and try and check my All I have to do is present it.
Hey, here, buddy, come here.
What's up?
You want me to sign a release?
What's up?
You want me to sign a release?
I don't know what that is, but you can do whatever you want.
Well, turn your camera off because we don't want to be filmed.
Many officers think that wearing a uniform gives them the right to make their own laws, but the truth is, no one, not even the police, has the right to stand above the Constitution. Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode. In this video, you'll see a series of real situations where citizens were legally filming in public but were stopped, threatened, even physically touched in a rough manner by the police. They did this to assert their authority, but forgot that every action is being recorded, and today's citizens know the law, know their rights, and are no longer staying silent. Let's see what happened. In this first video, these auditors stopped by the Monroe Justice Center in Bloomington, Indiana to exercise their right to film in public. They came in calmly, holding cameras and not interrupting anyone, but instead of receiving cooperation, they were immediately met with resistance. And then, something unexpectedly outrageous happened.
What? In here? Yeah, I'm filming it. Yep, no, I can. Nah, man, I'm good. Don't worry.
Leave.
Whoa, don't touch me, buddy. What do you think you're going to do? What's your name and badge number?
I don't have a badge number.
What's your name?
You're not filming.
You ready for a battery charge?
Let's go.
Wait a minute, is this a court building? Courthouse? Yeah.
So are you the supervisor?
No, this is the court. This is where the judges in the courthouse.
What's your name?
Boruff, you can leave.
Boruff, B-O-R-U-F-F.
That's right.
Okay, if I'm free to leave, I'm free to stay, buddy.
This is the justice building, which has the courtroom.
I'm telling you to leave.
Ridiculous. Look at the words on the wall right now. Is it referring to the tyrant Boruff? Where law ends, their tyranny begins.
Is it that says I can't record here? I'm going to need you to tell me the name.
I'm not going to talk to you.
If not, then I'm going to get in there. So take my stuff, run it through the scanner. I'm going to walk through that scanner, and I'm going to do everything that I want to, as long as it complies with the law in the public areas. You go and get the hell out of here. Get back in your office. You understand me? Yeah, he is. He just came down here and battered me. Do you understand that? In charge? I need a supervisor. Get a supervisor here. All right, so do you always let your employees batter people? You're not the law, pal.
I am.
You are the law.
I am the law in here.
No doubt about it, Boruff is 100% a typical tyrant. Did you hear him just admit that he is the law? Ridiculous. How could he even get that job with such arrogance and disregard for the public?
Absolute tyrant, aren't you?
Let me ask. Let me just.
You don't need to ask, man. Go read a law book. Battered the public. Do you understand that?
You cannot film anything in a courtroom. You cannot stand in the hallway and point the camera to state statute.
Don't worry. I know the laws. I comply with the laws. This guy just battered me. Do you know what the statute is for battery? Unwanted, offensive physical contact. And he touched me.
When
So
I tell you to leave, you leave.
no.
You refuse a directive from a law enforcement official. So
To follow are lawful directives.
that's not true.
No, I have to do everything you say. So if you tell me to take my pants off so you can look at my dick, do I have to do that too? No, it's called lawful orders. And if it's not a lawful order, all right, yeah, no, you're dismissed. You misunderstand the law. With the law. Oh, hey, shut up, buddy. Go ahead and get back in your office. Shh. This guy's he's got a big ego just like this guy.
You're being disruptive and you're blocking.
Nobody's being disruptive, buddy. He came down here and touched me. I didn't consent to it. I'm going to tell him to stop touching me. Do you get that? What if I come over and start grabbing you all over? Is that okay?
Go ahead.
You cool with that? What happens? What happens if I put my hands on you? Hey, de-escalate. De-escalate. You guys are violating my rights. I have a right to get into this building. All right, that's why I'm going to argue with everybody, because I've got a right to get into this building, and you guys are discriminating against me because I'm performing a First Amendment. Get your act together, read a law book before you go laying your hands on people, you clown. Look at you in that little clown costume. Oh, is that right? Yeah, the First Amendment, it doesn't apply in here. The freedom of speech, it stops at that door. Contempt of cop.
You're okay to do whatever you want, just as long as it's reasonable.
Yeah, as long as it's lawful. As long as it's lawful. Lawful. Do you get that?
As long as you're reasonable.
No, because you get to interpret what you think is reasonable. That's why we have laws. Do you get that? Think is reasonable.
So you're the expert.
I know. I'm allowed to follow the law.
You're the expert. Maybe you should be sitting up on the bench.
Because you clowns don't follow the law, obviously. You're getting a lawsuit for battery. You should probably just walk away. You should probably invoke your right to remain silent and get the hell on out of here. Hey, buddy. Name.
It's Luck. Last name's Luck. L-U-C-K.
L-U-C-K. Do you have an identifying number? Sorry?
Identifying number.
What's your last name?
Allwine.
Can you spell that?
A-L-W-I-N-E.
Allwine. Okay. Do you know what that means, where the law ends, there tyranny begins?
Why is it that you are here trying to take control and be in charge?
I wasn't trying to take control of anybody.
More authority than you might.
No, you don't. I could put him under citizen's arrest right now if I want to.
More authority than you do.
What? How do you get more authority than me? Who died and did God bestow you upon it?
Law. Okay.
Oh, no, I know. Do you know about the Constitution? Have you ever read that thing?
I am really sorry that.
Have you ever read the Constitution?
Something that
I have to exercise my First Amendment right. You are. You're sitting here in the same clown costume as this guy is.
Just recommend
where they hold the other 75% of the world's prisoners. We house 24% of the world's total prisoners. This is the freest country in the world, supposedly, per capita of unfree people in the entire world.
This is a great country.
World's prisoners. Don't take it for granted. Don't take your job for granted.
Ukraine right now, I'm being bombed, right?
Okay, but I'm not. Okay, so I'm fighting for freedom here.
We do have to just keep it quiet because there's court going on in session. So as long as you're not on any courts, down the hallway, you can. Again, like I said, just don't videotape through.
Don't run with scissors. Don't do it. You know what I mean? Right. Everything that we shouldn't be doing.
Yes,
Yep. Get it.
As long as areas involved.
Do you want to apologize for laying your hands on me, or you're good off that?
I'm good.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fine.
So can we get a complaint form for him?
You can talk to her when you go upstairs.
Yeah, I'm a court administrator, so.
I just need it. You work with the sheriff's department, right? You're with the sheriff's department. That's fine.
All I would need is.
Awesome. All right. Let's run this through there because the zippers send things off. I hear the officer behind me say something to the effect of, well, he's the one refusing orders. Yeah, I refuse because I don't have to, clown.
No, actually, see, if you let me come in here,
Nope, that's not true. I'd ended that door.
But the thing is, though, when you...
Yeah, I'm just going by the law. So, feelings enforcement or law enforcement?
Did you hear what I said, though?
I don't care what you said, man. I just follow the law.
You're not compliant.
This is a public area. She doesn't own the building. She's not a contractual owner of the building. Back over here to have another altercation. Not interested, man. I'm just going to go conduct my business. Officer, he's talking about me, so I think I'm going to talk about him. So yes, this is a public building. Hate to break it to you guys. You guys work for the public. You don't enforce your feelings. It's called over there.
That's insane. A random recording session, but it unexpectedly turned into a crash course for quite a few people wearing uniforms. From unreasonable bans, unauthorized physical contact, to statements like, "I'm the law here." All of it shows a serious misunderstanding about power and the law, but thanks to situations like this, people get a clear view of who truly understands the law and who's abusing it. The lesson here is, not every law enforcement officer understands your rights and the law, so when you see signs of abuse of power, don't be afraid. Stay calm, film, and remind them of the Constitution they swore to uphold. It's not always the case that the police are ignorant of civil rights. In the next video, you'll see a sergeant who knows very well that filming in public is legal, but instead of handling it properly, he chose to give a wrong order, escalate the tension, and in the end, still stubbornly refused to admit he was wrong. A typical example that shows knowing the law is not enough. What matters is whether you truly respect it. Let's see what happened in this situation.
You guys okay?
told them. I'm not asking for your ID or anything like that. I'm just asking what's going on. Trying to bait us in, you can just drop the act or whatever, okay? I get it, you're First Amendment auditors. It's all good. I don't care. Just because you're out here videoing their cars and stuff, they're just wondering what's going on, that's all. Say hi, be courteous, anything? Yeah, I guess not. Well, have a nice day, guys.
At this point, it's clear that Sergeant Lazarene was still doing fine. He understood what the citizens were doing and that we have the right to film in public. If the story had ended there, it would have been great, but no, the problem is that Sergeant Lazarene is the type of person who likes to give orders. The citizen in the video had carefully checked the GIS map before auditing and knew for sure the area they stood on was public sidewalk managed by the city. Meanwhile, the sergeant didn't check anything, yet confidently claimed otherwise.
Staying on the sidewalk.
Okay, so let me,
I was under the impression that the bank put this in, but the bank did not put this in, that the city put it in as part of a public sidewalk, so I want to correct that. I found that out after I spoke to you.
Okay, so let me ask you, because I'm glad you looked into it, so let me just ask you from that you thought it was the bank's property. How did you come to that conclusion?
Because this is the bank's property. I thought the bank put the sidewalk in.
Okay, so let me tell.
That's just my understanding.
Okay, so let me tell you something. When you told me that, but you had the look that you're going to hem me up, and that's why I obeyed your illegal order. It was. There's no way to rephrase it.
I wasn't going to hem you up because you.
Okay, let's forget that you weren't going to hem me up. Let's just agree.
No, I'm not going to agree to that.
Okay, what would you call that then?
I asked you to move, you moved.
That you were wrong. So when you go back to the statement you made to me, leave the sidewalk, that's the bank's property, I'm going to leave. You told me to leave. You say when you told me the first time, what would that be called? If it's not an illegal order, what would it be called? That's all I want to know.
An order is get out of the car, you're under arrest.
You don't think it was an illegal order to tell me to get off a public sidewalk and then finding out later that you were incorrect and you're saying, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't know that?
Correct the issue.
Information, okay. So let me give you even more better information, just so you know when you roll up to a property, you can determine. Guys are rolling. I know that you don't
even let me speak about.
Well, I'm going to let you speak once I educate you, because you're uneducated. See these utility lines? Anything this side of them is public property. Now, even though this sidewalk is here, and I'm walking here, people own the land. They own the land, but they have to give up access to the public to walk. This to move.
Okay. You said anything this side of the utility line, right?
One way. You can get hemmed up though in other ways, but in this situation, look. Right. Look at this line. You know this is the bank's property, and we could probably check it out on the GIS maps if it goes 33 feet from the center divider, ends right here. So look, I'm telling you, because you're saying, hey, how can you say anything on that side of the is public property and you were standing here? I know where you're going with that, Sergeant. Sure.
You want to be able to speak. I want to be able to say.
Go ahead. I've given you enough info. Go ahead. Speak.
When I walk up,
right,
the most courteous thing to do if somebody tries to have a conversation with you, if somebody says, hey, how are you doing? Do you just completely ignore them?
Oh, it depends how I'm feeling. Have different feelings when people come up to you and don't want to talk to you, like you're in Walmart buying your family food or whatever you do, wherever you're shopping, somebody comes up to you, you're annoyed with people getting in their business.
Here's why I'm saying this.
I don't want you in my business.
But you said,
right,
and that the way I came to you was not respectful.
No, I said respectfully. I said respectfully.
Was wrong.
Right.
I assumed y'all were First Amendment and all that fun stuff.
Right. Which you don't agree with it.
But when I'm trying to get y'all's attention so I can figure out sort of what's going on, because the bank is calling us about stuff.
Right.
Whatever. Have a nice day, guys.
You have a good day too. Hope you learned something.
I hope you learned something.
Yeah, I learned something. With an attitude, you're baiting us. You're baiting us. You're giving me illegal orders off the sidewalk. It wasn't an illegal order. It's going to be a complaint in your jacket. And that's what's going to happen. You're going to get a complaint because you gave me an illegal order. You should have just been smarter, man. Take the test. Take the test to get some smarter. That's all. Because there's a lot of bad people out there. Be smarter. Hold up people's rights. You have a good day. You're going to get a complaint in your jacket. Don't give out illegal orders, bro. There you go.
Yes, you saw it. Another situation where the camera was rolling, and I don't understand why the police keep looking for conflict instead of just doing their job and leaving. To be fair, Sergeant Lazarene did well in understanding that citizens have the right to film in public, but the fact that he gave an unreasonable order to leave the sidewalk and then didn't dare to admit he was wrong when the truth came out, that's a shame. The camera doesn't just record images, it exposes how they treat civil rights. And the message here is very clear. If you don't understand your rights, someone will always be ready to cross the line. Don't let that happen. Understand the law and know how to stand up for yourself. Alright, that's enough warm up with those situations. Now we move on to a real civil rights struggle with police caught on camera. Around 1 a.m., these two citizens were pulled over by Phoenix police just because of a flashlight. But that was just the beginning. As the situation went on, the conversation clearly exposed how an officer abused his authority while performing his duty to violate civil rights.
Hi, sir. I'm Officer Larry, Phoenix PD. Any weapons inside the car? Any guns or anything like that? Because during the traffic stop, I can ask if there's any weapons inside the car, and failure to provide a truthful answer to that is an arrestable offense.
For a driver's license, saying what we did wrong.
That being said, is there any weapons inside the car?
I don't answer questions.
Registration, proof of insurance, please.
For?
Is a traffic stop.
Yeah, but you stopped me
For what? What was the traffic infraction?
Northbound on 27th Avenue.
Huh.
And also somebody's trying to lie for me from this vehicle.
Dash cam.
You don't think that? Oh.
So speed my ass.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to speed to catch up to a vehicle, sir. I just wanted to make sure that everybody was okay inside this car because I also got a bright light from the inside of the
Sure, is it a bright light?
It was both, sir.
Well,
you good? All right.
he's putting it, he'll make sure it's in park.
All right. Insurance, please.
For a light?
I'm driver.
Yeah.
May I see your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance?
At this point, you can see the officer trying every way to get that license from this person, using the flashlight as an excuse, then switching to a speeding accusation. Not wanting to escalate the situation, the driver showed the officer their license. Note that they only showed it, not handed it over, but that's how it worked.
Insurance, please.
So you're lying about my speed for something I don't have control over?
Why don't you call your supervisor while you're at it too?
Yeah, I can do that too.
Yeah, you're going to do it.
Okay.
Go ahead and do it right now while we can see you do it so we know you called.
No. All I have to do is present it to you.
Hey, whoa, what the f? Hand out of his car.
Hand out of my car and trying to check my... All I have to do is present it.
Holy sh!
Let me see your driver's
You're live on the internet. You better
You
chill out. Give it to you. Wow. Dude,
fucking asshole. What the f?
This is definitely a serious violation of Fourth Amendment rights, when the officer reached into the vehicle and snatched the license from the citizen's hand. According to Arizona law ARS 28-1595B, if a stop is lawful, the driver is only required to display their license or ID if they don't have one. There is absolutely no requirement to hand it over physically, and here, the officer hadn't even provided a lawful reason for the stop in the first place. The law is crystal clear, but look at what happened. Horrible.
Wow, dude.
Get your supervisor over here now.
Okay.
You f***ed up.
Okay.
You fucked
Are you
up
serious?
Hey, can I see your insurance, please?
Big
No.
mistake.
It's on that phone.
Wow, that's a Fourth Amendment
So you think
violation
it's right to take
reaching
it for
in
no
here.
insurance?
Go write your tickets, punk. We're gonna go to court. I'm gonna be his witness too.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, motherfucker. The law says I have to present it. I don't have to give it.
Dumb.
He
No,
used
you
his
don't.
flashlight.
No,
I
you
had
don't.
it at the window, and he tried to reach in and take it.
Do not have to give it to you. You're tripping. You better read the
Yeah,
ARS.
that's right there. Right there.
You do not have to be able to read it.
Yeah, and when it's against the window, you can.
You never did that.
Wow, these people
I was
are
trying,
fucking
and you reached
dumb.
in my car. And hold it if you're not trying to steal it out of my hand.
This is excellent.
Okay.
Okay.
All you had to do was provide.
Way and not get triggered by a light. That's the only reason you're detaining us right now.
Yeah.
You're stupid, bro.
Write me a ticket for speeding.
Go write the ticket and fuck off. This is civil. Ticket and fuck off.
You know I have discretion whether or not I write a ticket.
So go write it then. Let's go to court.
To your boss, the dash cam that fucking showed how fast I was going and that you said I was speeding, and that's your fucking reason for pulling me over?
And also the light, I said.
This vehicle, you moron.
So people try to flag us down multiple
And so you
Not with flashlights, idiot.
It's still a traffic stop.
Now you have...
Traffic stop.
Okay? And your license plate is improperly displayed because I can't read it from the back.
It's called the bike rack, which is legally allowed to be on there.
Okay, but I have to still see your license plate.
Hey, why don't you just keep coming up with dumbass
One
infractions,
extra
bro?
second to look at it. Write me a ticket then for the obstructed license plate too.
Keep coming up with dumbass infractions. Come on.
As required per state law.
You can't see a license plate from 50 feet away at night fucking without it.
Yes, you can. This place from 50 feet away.
I don't think you know what 50 feet is.
See your license plate?
Go f yourself.
Well, I can see my license plate because I fucking look at it every day when I walk up to my car from work.
3 minutes out of you. All I need is another 3 minutes out of you. Keep bumping your... Keep bumping your...
I'm in a lit up parking lot at work. You can't see anybody's license plate from 50 feet away.
Yes, you can.
Just stop talking to him. This dude's an idiot, bro. We've already filmed him. I already know you're an idiot.
Was because of your speed. Now you're saying you're not speeding.
Hold on. How'd you determine his speed?
Yeah, that's what I'd like
How'd
to
you
see.
determine his speed?
He passed like 20
How did you
cars.
determine his speed? You were facing a gate when I hit you with the light. So how'd you determine his speed?
I determined your speed,
How?
right?
How?
Okay.
How?
How? There's got to be
How?
mathematics involved.
How? How? How did you determine his speed? This is what the judge is going to ask you. How did you determine his speed, officer? How did you determine his speed, officer? That's what the judge is going to ask you, and I'm going to be there as his witness. So how did you determine his speed, officer? That's exactly right. You didn't.
Oh my god, dude.
Fucking dumb.
Funny is it's a bike rack. That's where it's supposed to sit.
It's a good phone number for you.
I'm not kidding.
Give you the phone number. What's wrong with you?
You know what's the sad thing, Richard?
You want to know my shoe size?
I don't know why it had to come down to this today.
Because you got triggered by this right here, this light right here, the Jesus beam. Over here, stupid. You were about to go into a parking lot, into a gate, and you got hit with the flashlight, and you got so triggered emotionally, you turned around to pull us over. You articulated that before anything else. So when you get to court, all these pictures you just took of the license plate is after the fact, because we were exercising our First Amendment. Then f*** off, dude. Why are you still standing here? You too before, you stupid f***. Dude, you were such a piece of badass because you pulled us over, right? Oh, you were speeding. You can't even answer my question. An honest officer, an honest...
Extra mile to do the right thing.
Oh, this was him?
Yeah, that's what makes this
beautiful, bro. Beautiful.
It's like a different side.
You're an honest person, but you can't articulate how you determine his speed. You can say he was speeding. You can come to that legal determination. Determined it. That means you're a piece of shit or you're a liar. Yeah, well, articulate it then. How did you determine his speed if you're an honest person?
We can discuss this further in court.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's the idea.
This is my boss, Sergeant Hernandez.
Gonna escalate?
Yeah, I mean, are you here to mitigate or escalate?
Find out what's going on.
Miz is him reaching in here to grab my license from me. Well, I mean, that's a secondary issue. That happened after the initial pullover. He's telling me he pulled me over for a flashlight, and then now it's speeding, but can't justify any way of speeding, of justifying any stop here. And then he just continues to go with, oh, now you're in obstruction of your license plate to fit the vehicle. So I don't know.
The original reason for the stop was make sure everybody's in here. Flash them with a flashlight, make sure everybody's in here.
Oh yeah, and that should have been it. There shouldn't have been any demand ID. And then the state law says that I just need to present it. I'm in here trying to get it, so now we're playing a fucking game of tug of war, fighting for it. Now that's a violation of my Fourth Amendment.
Do you guys like being on the internet? I mean, you're over a year now, and here we are getting baited into it again. Initiation is not lawful. So when he realized that, he should have walked away, but he escalated it into violating the Fourth Amendment without permission and without lawful reason to do so. I mean, when you realize you made a mistake, this is when we walk away and we don't make it worse. Here, you've made it worse. I've been filming for 18 minutes. That's more than enough reasonable time to write any kind of bullshit ticket he was going to write. So this is just an extension on our 4th Amendment, man. This is a big deal. This is a court issue. Like, you want to make it a bigger issue? You want to write a ticket? Let's go to court. After you've already realized what's going on, now you're continuing to push the issue. So you should be like, yeah, you're wrong, and boogie, or write your ticket and let us go. The further...
Well,
So,
give us a second. And,
part of the thing that you can request also, traffic. When I told my dispatcher that I was pulling you over, I also informed her that the license plate was obscured. So if you want to see that, I'm request a copy of that, and you will see that when I initiated my code 6, I told my dispatcher that I'm going to be stopping the vehicle.
Well, tell the judge that. I mean,
I will.
Yeah.
So
just tell her right now, because this is going to be evidence.
I did.
Say, Your Honor,
6079.
I was following the law. No, I'm a traffic enforcement officer, and I'm supposed to understand traffic laws that are well established. Qualified immunity. Qualified immunity, boys. We don't like it in Arizona. Just set this on the roof. It's metal up there, right?
Yeah.
So the one citation I am going to issue you today is the improper display of the license.
Well, that's the only one you have any hope of sticking in court. So good choice.
So
See, we know how to play the game better than you guys now.
So right here.
You still can't issue a ticket on an unlawful detainment, genius.
So you're going to have
License.
AM 300 West Washington. You could do one or two things there.
There are exemptions for bike racks and things that are normally allowed to be put on your vehicle. He's supposed to already know this, but he's just being a moron and thinks that he knows what he's talking about, and he's still writing a stupid ticket because he's really stupid. You know, looking at guys in the shower. He probably puts his finger in his dog's butthole and sniffs.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Do you have any questions for me, sir?
No.
All right. You have yourself a better night.
Forrest, you stupid dude.
All right, what do you think after seeing that situation? No clear violation was pointed out, but as you saw, the police still insisted on writing a ticket for these citizens. From the flashlight, to speeding, to a partially covered license plate, every excuse was used to justify an unlawful stop. But honestly, the biggest reason, in my opinion, was their oversized ego. This situation is a clear example that when law enforcers start stepping beyond their limits, the only thing keeping us from being oppressed is knowledge and the will to defend our rights. So don't stay silent in the face of abuse. Know the law, hold on to your rights, and stand up bravely. This audit took place at the Rhode Island State House. Here, a group of people was advocating for gun control, calling for action from the government and the community, but ironically, when it came to the right to record, a fundamental part of the First Amendment, they ignored it, even responded harshly. Once again, we clearly see, the road to protecting freedom is never smooth. Let's watch what happened.
Hey, you, buddy, come here.
What's up?
You want me to sign a release?
I don't know what that is, but you can do whatever you want.
Well, turn your camera off because we don't want to be filmed.
In public, we're in a public place.
All right, I'll go get the police.
So you don't tell me what to do, ma'am.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, maybe you should spend your time reading the Constitution a little bit more instead of trying to take our guns. And I'm in public.
Can you stop them from filming us?
Nah, he can film in a public place, man.
And the reason that he's filming?
The reason is because we're in America and we're in a free country.
Can you just
Don't touch me. Please, don't touch me.
It's a public place. Yeah, you can just walk away, that's all. Yeah, you can just walk away, that's all.
Amazing. I wish we had more officers like this, fully understanding and respecting civil rights. As for the gun control activists, it's laughable how they ran straight to the people with guns asking for protection.
I don't like your booth, so I'm gonna record it all day.
Enrique, let's not get, carry on the conversation. She's upset.
You try to talk to her.
Well, I'll talk to her and that's it. But some people find that offensive. You know what I mean? And they don't know. They don't know it's your right to record. So I would just be patient with them. All right.
You're a good guy, man.
All right.
That's what we call the walk of shame. for doing absolutely nothing wrong. I'm working on a story. I'm not pushing. I'm working on a story. They can't stop me from doing that. This is my job.
What do you think? You know, blame the criminals. Blame them. Don't blame us. Don't blame me.
Were you against everything across the board on that?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We might be a rare breed here because there's a few legislators. It's all over a little bill, but they're going to allow it to go.
Absolutely.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
No, I totally agree with this. I can tell you who I am. Breaking the Flaw. That's my YouTube channel, Breaking the Flaw. We got Auditing America. I hope you can subscribe. Can you tell me what channel you guys are on? You have a channel, sir?
There you go. You get a better picture like that.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Have you ever shot? This might be your first time shooting with a camera. Have you ever shot with a gun? Once you shoot it, you understand its responsibility and like how the effects that it can cause, and that's part of the understanding. I think you should try it.
I'm giving you enough. You agree? Both here to exercise our constitutional rights, okay? So
sometimes it becomes a
it's just a matter of
absolutely childish on both sides. Meet your purpose.
Well, I'm letting him know how I feel by filming him. If he doesn't like it, he can go home. We don't need him here.
That's right.
Do we need him here?
Both of you.
We don't, right? I'm gonna give you a hard time.
Listen to me.
What's up?
Let's go this way.
No, we can stay right here.
I don't like.
You see what I'm saying? No, I'm here to prove a point.
Yeah, you just look all the way.
I think you're good. You're good.
Like you need more people to tell you that?
Down at the table down there.
There you go, guys. Freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly. You can do whatever you want in America. Ain't that right, officer?
Absolutely.
Thank you, 33. I'm sorry?
We have history, don't we?
We sure do.
Oh, I didn't make any mistakes. You do?
No, you're very nice. No, you're very nice. The guy behind you. I'm just kidding, number 6. How are you today?
We all learn.
All right. A valuable situation where people were educated about civil rights instead of ending with violations or threats as usual. Though there were different opinions, the dialogue remained peaceful. No cameras were snatched, and the right to record wasn't denied. It's moments like these that truly foster the spirit of freedom, where every voice has a chance to be heard, not trampled upon. Alright, that situation wraps up today's video. What you just watched wasn't just a simple confrontation, it's a vivid proof that civil rights always need to be reminded and protected, especially in places where power is assumed to be absolute. If you believe that citizens have the right to stand firm against abuse of power, please like, share this video, and help spread awareness of constitutional freedom. Thank you all for watching and standing with us.